AtlanticScrum, and oh, now we're live, and it's AtlanticScrum and Pair Hookup, and it's Sam and Gordon and Marion and Craig in the house. And let us go to a screen share and go to the desktop. And Marion's a regular, so let's ask Marion how things are going with her.
Well, I actually have not been around for a few days, so I have no nothing really to report.
No worries. Yeah, so you were having carpool hell this week.
Yeah.
Oh, rough.
Somehow I got elected to do the 6:30 a.m. trip every day.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess so. You're not stuck on anything technical; it's all logistical. But
yeah.
are you any plans to pair today?
Yes, I am available to pair directly following this meeting.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me maybe just check in myself, as it were, and say what I've been doing. Today I'm at Makers. Yesterday, big day preparing for the local support client. We had the local support client meeting. They accepted the live volunteer functionality on the website, which is all up and live with Marion's map and looking lovely and cool. And we demoed some new admin functionality for them. I also did earlier in the week quite a lot of pairing with different Maker students and other people online with local support. David and Michelle, one of the MOOC students, have been making some good progress on other aspects of the volunteer thing. I particularly wanted to mention to Marion that with some of the Maker students, we had started on that email notifications for admins when new users sign up, which is something that Marion had started on. Actually, we had a look at your old code, Marion, and started copying it because it seemed like the right way to go. But so we I think we got into writing tests, but we didn't finish that there anyway. So I've kind of clicked start on that, but that's what that is. I don't know if I'm going to have a bit of a chance to pair with the Maker students again to get that finished up. But anyway, those things are in play. We've got you down, I guess, as the current thing you're working on for local support is the adjusting the edit page. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay. So any other updates from me? Continuing to look into the PayPal. I've emailed PayPal about getting the payments that are still stuck. Some people have been paid, some people are stuck. But anyway, but yeah, I'm going to carry on pairing with Maker students today. Again, I don't think any of them are going to be open source sessions, unfortunately. But yeah, that's. I've also got I got some autograders pairing done with Ben yesterday, which was nice. But that's about it from me. Let's check in and see. We've got Paul is here. Paul, how are things going with you?
Okay, how are you?
Yeah, can't complain. Yeah.
I just throwing a PR for Ruby Calisthenics, so it'll get past the CI. It's dogging on old version of RSpec.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay.
Needed, I guess.
Interesting. Yeah, we would. So I tried to be pairing with Ben on that yesterday. to generate what's in the Ruby Calisthenics CI repo, but we actually only got as far as just sort of putting it in place. And but so you've added that now to the that's a gem file on the that's the gem file on the CI repo. I wonder if rather than having it there, do we need that on the Ruby Calisthenics repo itself? Because the interesting thing is we've got these pull requests, like we've got this one person. Did you see this pull request from this guy who's actually then got it locked, I think, to 2.4. whatever in here. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's something to review. But yeah, anything blocking you, Paul? Any plans now?
No plans. Oh, it's John Morbacker's Skype birthday, maybe not his real birthday.
Yeah, indeed, his Skype birthday. I'm celebrating in my own John Morbacker style. Are you free for pairing after the scrum? Cool. Cool beans. Oh, I see Yarrow has joined us as well. Yarrow, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah. Anything to?
Not really. I had a pairing session with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting grips with Jasmine, which is good.
Software website 1. Yep, cool.
Yeah, and I think he's finished his feature on displaying users' time zone in the events thing.
Excellent, excellent.
Nothing to report.
Okay, so no blocks, and are you free for pairing now?
I am free, no blocks, everything's good.
Awesome. Cool. Let's just check in with Craig. Craig, how's it going? Did you manage to pair with anybody yesterday?
I paired with John Engelbert yesterday. And that was a great experience.
Fantastic.
He took me through his hookup code that he's working on.
Yeah, right.
And that was so successful. I've changed strategies a little bit. Rather than going to Pivotal Tracker and picking my own events, I think to start off with, I'm just going to be around for pairing with other people, and they can guide me through it. And that seemed to be very helpful, orientating me with the code.
Excellent.
Having someone there to sort of guide you through it.
Definitely, that's the way to go. So, and you're not blocked by anything at the moment, and you're free for pairing now.
Yeah, for an hour or so. Yes.
Excellent. Let's just check in with Gordon. How are things with you?
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of weeks since I worked. The last stuff I did was with Sam3D on website 1, but I don't know what's happened with that since. And I'm available for a couple hours now to pair on whatever.
Good stuff. Well, I'm jealous of you guys because it sounds like there's the possibility for an autograder, a local support, a website 1 pairing. Before we go into fixing up the pairings, is there any other critical business for the group that we need to address as a team? If not, then I guess I guess Marion, were you thinking of working on local support now or website 1? What was on your radar?
I guess I could go back to what I was working on local support.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anyway, entirely up to you guys. You guys have a big thing. I mean, it seems like I guess Craig, you're kind of focused. Yeah, Craig's on website 1. I mean, to the extent that Craig, you were interested in seeing what's happening, a local support code or autograder codes, you could easily pair with either Marion or Paul. I guess the three regulars here. We've got Marion, Paul, and Yarrow. They're Marion. I mean, everybody does bits and pieces on website 1, but Marion's done more on local support and Paul's done more on autograders. So you can mix it up. I guess. Yeah, Yarrow, do you feel like leading a website 1?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and Paul, would you put up an autograders session, or do you want to work on website 1 as well? Not hearing back. I guess Paul's audio sometimes does cut out.
Sorry, I muted it. Yeah, I'm not sure what really needs to be done right now.
On autograders. No. Yeah, I mean,
there's the next CI for indices performance.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one to start looking at. One of the things I did do yesterday was I went through in the autograder projects, and I just sort of started listing all of the documentation for all of the different homework repos that we have. So I've got them in there. So I think I created this one, but there's nothing in there yet, and so of course the autograders one can be challenging to work on with new people, but I think still, you could be showing them what's going on. Anyway,
if anyone's.
Yeah. I think that in some way the low-hanging fruit in terms of what the customers really want is that this, the Rails intro, a non-Heroku grading version of that is something that would certainly make a couple of people very happy. But yeah, okay.
We have that.
Yeah, which you have, and actually you have that, and it's all working. Actually, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was looking for some of the tests of it, but then cool. Okay, so yeah, maybe the area of need is these three, but okay. Well, maybe I shall take my. I think we can wrap up there. I'll take my invasive presence away, and you guys can work out between you what sessions to start. I guess Craig and Gordon, you're both in the Slack chat, right? So you won't have any trouble hooking up. Craig, how has Slack been working out for you?
Fine. Yeah, I've not spent too much time in it. It seems to be very informative. You've got all the information coming from sort of everywhere in there. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No, just as long as you've got access to it, so that, you know, if you get stuck not being able to find your way into a Hangout, it's the place to help. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to stop the broadcast there.